Hey guys, thanks for joining me. And if you like what you see, please subscribe. Hi friends, welcome to Sharp Ends. Today I'm going to be talking about the Mora, and this is the version that's called the Robust. It costs $16. You can find it pretty much everywhere. Morakniv, Mora Knives, is made in Sweden. This one happens to be the Robust is what it's called. It has a Scandi grind. Scandi grind is where it has one large bevel down here going down to a point instead of a more flatter plane coming down here, right? And the reason why you want a Scandi grind or Scandinavian grind is because it's easier to split wood with this. You put it in and then you hit it here and you can break wood. Now this does not have a full tine going through the whole back. Like here on this Creeley blade, you see how the metal from the blade goes all the way to the back, right? It's one long piece of magnet cut right there. That makes it even harder. However, this Mora costs $16. This costs $270. This has been used extensively for about 18 months now and hardly has any nicks or anything on the blade. And in fact, if I take a piece of paper and let's see, it is still sharp. And I've been using this to split kindling next to my fire. In fact, this is probably the one blade that I use the most out of every knife that I have, and it's my $16 knife. They also have a version of this called the 511 or the Companion, which only costs $8. And then they have on the other side of the spectrum, they go up to something called the Garberg, which I also own and has a full tine, and it costs $80. And it has a better composition steel. These knives are used mainly for bushcraft and for survival type stuff. You can bash it, you can jump up and down on it, and it's really just never going to break. For the price point, it's absolutely amazing. It's something that everyone should have kicking around in the back of their truck or in their survival gear or next to their fireplace to split kindling. It's also very good at feather sticking. Not the best at feather sticking, but not bad either. And, you know, in general, building a fire. The tine on the back of this is actually really good for striking a flint. It has a kind of sharp edge here. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's one of the best uses for this is striking it along a flint to get it to light a fire. The ergonomics are astounding. Toughness is out of this world. The blade steel, even though it's just cheap old blade steel, I don't know what they do to it, but I mean, I have been abusing this nonstop, and it hardly has any kind of wear on the blade. You can see some scuffing and stuff, and it still cuts a piece of paper, even though it's a Scandi grind. I haven't even stropped this. I mean, literally, I've just been using this, dogging it, and it's still holding together. This is the third time I've done this review because a couple of different things happened during my other reviews and I had to ditch it and start over. That's why this review is probably so concise and so quick, because I know what I want to say. I've practiced it 3 times, although it is kind of annoying that I've had to say it all 3 times. What else can I say about this? The sheath is a plastic and it's kind of crappy. And yes, you can clip it to your belt and carry it around. It is what it is. It's very utilitarian. I'm sure you could get some Kyvex, pay a little bit of extra money, and get someone to make you a nice sheath for this. I don't know why you would want to, though, for $16. This is the carbon version. So there's a stainless and a carbon version. This doesn't even have any marks on it as far. So the carbon version means it's tougher steel, right? And this says right here, Pro Robust. And the stainless version is not going to rust as much, but is less tough in theory. Yes? I think we all know that. Anyway, I don't know if it's underrated. I think that anybody who's ever done a review of a Mora has said pretty much the same things that I've said. If you're new to the knife world, most people who are new to the knife world might be surprised that something that costs $16 is so extremely good. And honestly, the companion, the $8 one, just as good too. Well, not just as good. I think the Robust is a little bit better. And, I splurged and spent an extra $7 on this, but I think it was worth it. I think you should pick one up, have it lying around. It's super, super useful. It's a beater. You don't mind losing it. You don't mind using it like a dog. And it's great for the garden. It's great for the back of your truck. It's great for kindling and wood and survival, and any kind of camping situation where you are going into a risky situation. Like if you're doing stealth camping or something like that, and you want to just throw your knife away real fast because you think someone's about to discover you and you don't want to be found with a knife, you can just ditch this and you're not going to care that you lost 16 bucks, right? Anyway, that's my quick review of the Morakniv Pro Robust. Please check them out if you haven't, and let me know what you think in the comments, and leave a like. It really helps out, or subscribe. Thanks. See you next time.